Hey Siri, turn on studio. What's going on, everybody? This is Clay Funk here. I just want to take a minute and speak to you guys about a subjective topic, and it's called identity. One of the things that, in my opinion, as I look around the stratosphere, so to speak, of the internet, one common denominator that I think most of us can agree on is that there tends to be a legions of drummers who sound the same. And like with anything else, if you want to become successful, you have to have your own original identity to go off of. Now, we all have influences, and we take time and study them, learn from them. And in today's time, it's a little different. Like everything is so accessible. You can, like, I'm uploading a video, right? So in previous times, you had to either go to the show, first you heard, and that sonic sound attracted your attention, and then you went in the practice lab and try to work out whatever it is that you heard. And then if you were kind of lost, you hoped that that particular person came near you so that you can go see it for yourself and go from there, learn. And then you realize, oh, that's what they were doing. Okay. But the thing in there is that you had to listen. Your ears was forced to listen to what was being played, and then ate that. You ate it, digested, and you had to put your interpretation on what you heard. Now, the original drummer could have played it with a right hand lead, but you may be left handed, so you have a left hand lead, or you're a right handed player but lead left. There's all types of possibilities, if you get what I'm saying. So, but now what tends to happen is that with the internet and access, we visually see it. So we tend to just copy and clone what we see. And the creativeness is not really there. It's just a template. You sit down, you learn it, and you got it, right? There's no kind of uh really no challenge to kind of figure out all aspects using all of your senses. It's amazing to me in today's time, and I love technology. I'm surrounded by technology. Of course, you heard me use technology to turn my stuff on. But with that being said, we also can't like just get or stay just dependent on it, and we have to mold it to fit our identity versus, I'm just going to throw a few names out there of musicians who, in my opinion, you don't have to watch them. You just sonically know their playing style, and you already know who they are. Dennis Chambers. You know who Dennis is. You can hear him and know that that's him. One distinct feature to me, this is me, one distinct feature that you know sonically is him is his hi-hats. Virgil Donati, those sextuplets on his rolls, his chopping ability, his off time playing, his groove modulation, the way he mixes his Simon Phillips. You hear that gong, you hear the double bass, you hear the tuning of his kit, the ghost notes or grace notes, just to name a few. Dave Weckl, his attention to detail, his arrangement, able to catch all of the accents and the way he tuned his kit, the way his snare sound. It's a distinct sound in his snare. And I can go down a list of all types of drummers. I mean, there's one in particular right now, in my opinion, who's created a culture in itself, and he's one of the creators of it. There's numerous drummers that's a part of it, but to me, like C.J. Thompson and Eric Moore, they created this 30-second note feel that you can ostinato it, but it has to have that triplet kind of, and it's really contagious. But my thing is, there's a lot of drummers that's all you hear, and they are lost. They don't have their own unique identity. So that's just my opinion again. But my point is not to come on here and try to bash anybody, because hey, I'm learning and I'll use some of that stuff, but you probably won't see it publicly, because at the end of the day, I still want to develop who I am. I'm working on trying to be the best Clay Funk that I can possibly be, versus a carbon copy or a copy of somebody that Now, it's one thing if I'm playing something and there's a familiarity in reference to somebody, but
the hitman, yes, the hitman, yo, you know it. The thirst quencher, the man on the sequencer, he was there to kick a 16 bar.
Just sit down and copy somebody note for note and lose my who I am in it. That's not, I don't think that's, no musician should have that mindset. Yeah, if something is contagious and you want to hone it and stuff like that, that's one thing. And then you take it and identify your own style with it. That's one thing. The way you tune your kit, your cymbal selection, one of the things that many drummers do, they see and hear a certain sound, they introduce it into their setup, but again, I think it's under the impression of, well, I heard such and such play this, so let me add that into my sound and use it into my sound all the time. And again, that's not your identity. That's just somebody else's identity, right? So yeah, tuning and cymbal selection, equipment selection. I mean, it's even to the point where you even watch drummers set their drum set up a certain way because they saw somebody else do it, right? Versus making that drum set an ally where you're not having to think, okay, well, I put my cowbell on the right side in the corner over here. It should be in your natural progression, and without a whole lot of extension and reaching and stuff, right? Because we all know the stick is just an extension of our hands, right? But yeah, those things, and like I said, we all have influences, right? But at the end of the day, I want to be able to, when you come on my channel, or if you hear something, hopefully that I have recorded, then you kind of be like, it doesn't sound like one of the drummers out there. It's, you know what I'm saying, like a carbon copy of somebody is actually, well, that sound like Playful. And also it depends on what you are trying to accomplish. Now, if you're trying to be a chopper or just a facility type drummer, then you kind of setting yourself up for, I won't say failure, but the level of competition that guys and ladies are like doing out there now is they taking it up so high that you really got to like bring something really new to the table to become what we call a musician's musician, right? But you know, we all got our own lane that we need to try to develop and make it ourselves. But with the way things is right now, it's really tight and it's really complicated of trying to, you just have to find something unique and make that your identity and your style, and hopefully that will invite others to want to adapt and learn what you are doing. So all right, well, I appreciate it, and do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. I mean, if you want to like it, that's fine. And hey, I take a thumbs down as well. So it just depends on you. It's on you. The ball is in your court. So, but I appreciate your time. Y'all be safe out there. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.